Okay, we want to learn something about the periodic table, and in particular, the development of the periodic table, and precisely how and why we use the word periodic to describe the table of chemical elements. Now, periodic table is a very important aid in the learning of chemistry. It arranges elements in a particular way, a way that makes it very easy for us to predict the chemical behavior of various elements even before we carry out an experiment. So here we have a list of elements, the first 20 elements arranged in the order of the atomic numbers from number 1 up to 20, and that is elements hydrogen up to calcium. In the third column here, we have the electronic configuration, and that shows the arrangement of electrons in the various energy levels. Now, if we take hydrogen, for example, atomic number 1, the electronic configuration is 1. That means there is 1 electron in the first energy level. For helium, it is 2, and that means 2 electrons in the first energy level. For lithium, we have 2, 1. That means 2 electrons in the first energy level and 1 electron in the second energy level. Now, in this arrangement, you notice that there are elements which have the same number of electrons in the outermost or the outer energy level. For example, we have 1 hydrogen, we have lithium, we have sodium, we have potassium. They all have 1 electron in their outer energy levels, and for that reason they are chemically similar. The same applies to beryllium, which has 2, magnesium and calcium. They are chemically similar. Now, as we go down this list, okay, of elements, you notice that we begin from 1 up to 2, okay, then from 1 up to 8, then from 1 up to 8 again, and we start all over again, and so on and so forth. That means that as we go down the list of the elements, we periodically come across elements which have similar chemical behavior. And because it is periodic, we treat it as a cycle, okay? A cycle, something that repeats itself. And we want to see at what points do these cycles begin. Now, we're starting from 1, it ends at 2. Then we start from 1 again. It means the first cycle ends here, okay? And the cycle is a period, something that is periodic. It occurs repeatedly. So the first period is this one here, from 1 up to 2, okay? Then we start all over again from 1 all the way to 8. It means the second period ends here, okay? So this is period 2. Period 2 contains all the elements from lithium up to neon. Then we start all over again, 1 up to 8. So this is period 3, okay? And then potassium and the others that follow are in period 4, okay? Notice that we use the Arabic numerals 1, 2, 3, 4 to represent the period, okay? So that is an illustration of how the word periodic comes about when we are arranging elements in order of their chemical properties or in order of their atomic numbers. And we will see more specifically how that applies in the learning of chemistry.